Yeah, and I want to come up here and talk about Jamie Hayter. So, first person hop on, man. I'll go ahead and get right to it. And I see one person watching my video. Comment so I know who you are. One person watching my video. Comment so I know who you are. Have a lot of weirdos and stuff coming up in here. So comment below so I know who you are. Hey, two people up in here. Comment below so I know who you are. I didn't watch AEW Dynamite. I was watching Scooby Doo cartoons. Yeah, okay, well, this is the topic I'm talking about. And the topic I'm talking about, the topic of the night is give Jamie the title. Yes, I want Jamie Hayter as AEW Women's Champion. Nice, nice. I love Scooby Doo too. Um, so with that being said, don't get me wrong. I like Chris Statlander. I love Chris Statlander. I love Chris Statlander. But she's just not doing it for me as the AEW Women's Champion. Her title run has been completely awful. It's been stale. So you know me, I'm a fair person. To be completely honest, her title run hasn't been doing anything in my book. So I want to see Jamie Hayter as the AEW Women's Champion. Although I've been wanting Jamie Hayter as the AEW Women's Champion for a long time. Jamie Hayter is one of my new favorite AEW female wrestlers. Jamie Hayter grew on me throughout the years. Well, it's been only 2 years. Jamie Hayter had grew on me. I always liked her, but she grew on me even more. I'm gonna say throughout the months, not a year. I mean months. Jamie Hayter grew on me a lot throughout the months. I heard her character is pretty legit, and she can wrestle. She has that bold girl character. I love it. She has that bold stand up girl character. Jamie Hayter is very underrated. That's why she's one of my new favorite female wrestlers. Yeah, I had to add her to my favorites list. So yes, Jamie Hayter is officially one of my new favorite AEW female wrestlers. And with that being said, give Jamie the title. Give Jamie the AEW Women's title. I'm telling you, she would definitely make that title prestigious. I know she will. Oh yeah, yeah. Jamie Hayter is way better than Sky Blue. I like Sky Blue and all, but she ain't one of my favorites. But Jamie Hayter on the other hand, Jamie Hayter delivers. Sky Blue is a jobber that sucks. Yeah, a lot of male fans be simping over Sky Blue too. A lot of male fans be simping over Sky Blue. Oh, hit the like button on my video, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. But oh, I love Megan Bay. Megan Bay is one of my favorite female. Megan Bay is one of my favorite AEW female wrestlers. I would love to see her as the AEW Women's Champion. And I could tell you right now, her time is coming. Her time is definitely coming. There's no way Jamie Hayter. There's no way that Megan Bayne is going to never win the AEW Women's title. There's just no way in the hell she's not. Megan Bayne is going to be the next big thing. She's going to be the next big thing. But Jamie Hayter gets a shot at Chris Statlander. So I definitely want to see Jamie Hayter win the AEW Women's Championship. That would be a great call. That would be a great call for Jamie Hayter. She's ready. She's been ready. Jamie Hayter, she's hot. She's hot. She's ready. She's hungry. She's ready for it. Like I said before, Toni Storm is my top favorite AEW female wrestler. I don't go against Toni Storm for nobody in AEW, but I did say this a while back. I said this a while back, way before Chris Statlander even won the AEW Women's Championship. I said this a while back, way before Chris Statlander won the AEW Women's Championship. Now, like I said, Toni Storm is my top favorite AEW female wrestler, and I don't go against her for nobody in AEW. But I did say, if Jamie Hayter was to be the one to win the AEW Women's Championship, I wouldn't mind that. If Jamie Hayter was to be the one to win the AEW Women's Championship for Toni Storm, I wouldn't mind that. Because I like Jamie Hayter too. And now she's one of my new favorite AEW female wrestlers. So with that being said, put the title on Jamie Hayter. Yes, Jamie Hayter is definitely an underdog. Her time is now. Jamie Hayter's time is now. So let's stop playing around, man, and put the strap on Jamie. It will be a well-deserving moment. And Merry Christmas, man. Same to you. Same to y'all. Hit the like button on my video. Hit the like button. Trying to get some more people up in here. So yeah, Jamie Hayter needs to get it. I hope she gets it done. Okay, we got 4 more people. Let's get some more people up in here. Yeah, man. So nah. Do I have to pay to subscribe? Nah. Do you have to pay? Nah, don't nobody got to pay. You could just subscribe to my channel. My goal on Twitter, man, is not Twitter, but my goal on YouTube is man, to get to 1K subscribers so I can monetize my channel. I'm really taking it serious, man. I love doing live video. I love talking about wrestling. I love talking about topics. But yeah, so back to Jamie Hayter. We need to put the title on her. Jamie Hayter has been clawing and scratching her way through obstacles for a long time. Yeah, but like this video too. Hit the like button on this video. Yeah. Bailey, yeah. Bailey getting done dirty, man. And something that somebody said, shout out to the Good Bread Wrestling channel. Subscribe to his channel. He does great content. He has a solid channel. He does solid wrestle talk. Here's what he said that resonated with me, and I have to agree with this. I think while wrestlers like Bailey and Julia Hart is not getting a push like they deserve, I think it's because the wrestling attires that they wear. I hate to say it, but I think that's the case. I think that's the case. I think that's why Julia Hart didn't get no title defenses in like that. I think why. I think that's why. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, man. I think that's why they didn't get a put. That's why Julia Hart title run went downhill. But hold up though, hold up. Look at Zelina Vega. Which I'm not saying Zelina Vega tire is slutty, but look how quick she lost that title to Julia Hart, and the match was short. Talking about somebody did Julia Hart dirty, they did Zelina Vega dirty. And I'm gonna do a video about that. I got a video coming about Julia Hart and Bailey. And I'm gonna give my takes about it. I'm gonna give my takes about it the other way around. What Good Bread Wrestling Channel said, he don't get me wrong, he had some solid points. He had some solid points. But he left out, and I ain't saying he purposely left it out. I ain't saying he purposely left it out. But he left out the fact that Zelina Vega had a short title run with that Women's United States title, and her match against Julia Hart. I ain't gonna say it was a squash match, but it was short. It didn't last long. And Zelina Vega is underrated. Zelina Vega is an underrated wrestler. She's one of my favorite female wrestlers. Julia Hart ain't one of my favorites, but I do like Julia. I don't have a dislike for her at all. Arguably an underrated talent. She can wrestle. So they did Zelina dirty just like they did Julia dirty. So I just start out. So I got a video coming about that. I got a video coming about that for sure. Well, look what my mom surprised me with. My mom got me Farouk for Christmas. She know I love wrestling, so she got me this action figure. You know what I'm saying? I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I'm happy about it. When Farouk had that nation domination gimmick, I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. They could have gave him a better gimmick than that. Why you can give the black man a pro black gimmick? Farouk could have had a way better gimmick than what he did. But I'm happy my mom, you know what I'm saying, bought me a wrestler, man. So I'm definitely not gonna complain. I'm thankful. One thing I'm not gonna be is ungrateful. So I'm happy she bought me that. I'm very happy about it. But so yeah, man. Saruka is not ready to win the title yet. You don't think so? I think so. I definitely think so. Saruka, she's arguably underrated. She's underrated. She's hella talented. But she's probably not gonna win it no anytime soon anyway. Cause I think they're set to do big things with Kehlani Jordan now that she's a heel. And they need to do big things with Lola Vice as well, because she got done dirty at No Mercy. She got dirty at No Mercy in her hometown. There was no reason why Lola shouldn't have won that title in her hometown. They did her dirty. No other way to put it. But so back to what I was saying, man. Yeah, put the strap on Jamie. Put the strap on Jamie Hayter, man. Fans will eat it up. Yes, he should have. He definitely should have. He definitely should have. Like I said, if you gonna give that man that gimmick, you could have made up for the shit by putting the World Wrestling Federation championship on him. Because I've always liked Ron Simmons. I've always liked Ron Simmons since his WCW days. I go way back with Ron Simmons. I've always liked him since his WC. I even got it. I got his WCW action figure. I'll show it to you right quick. Yeah, OG. I got the WCW Ron Simmons Galoob action figure. So as you can see right here, I go way back with Ron Simmons. Yeah, you could say that, but Farouk really didn't like Ahmed Johnson behind closed doors. He didn't like him behind closed doors. He didn't like him, and he kicked his ass. Farouk kicked his ass because one thing about Ahmed Johnson, he was a reckless wrestler. He was reckless. He was reckless. I think he kicked Farouk in his ribs and he broke his ribs, and Farouk was pissed. He was furious, and when he came back, Mark Henry, he walked right past Mark Henry and all them. The Godfather, aka the Godfather, and all them. And he went to Ahmed Johnson's ass. They said he beat the shit, and he kicked him as hard as he could and broke his rib. But Farouk and Ahmed Johnson, they are friends now. They on good terms. They on good terms. You know, Farouk talked about that on the podcast. You know, him and Ahmed Johnson. You know, they patch things up. They bury the hatchet. And I'm like, yeah, exactly, man. That was over. That was almost 30 years ago when that shit took place, man. So yeah, he Farouk went up there, man. He was like, look at man. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Farouk a cool dude. I can tell that. But you could tell Farouk don't take no shit. He ain't somebody you want to piss off. But yeah. But so yeah, man. Yeah, if they won't get first of all, they could have done better. They could have gave him a better gimmick than that. They just had this guy going, and for Ron Simmons didn't have a problem when he did his job. He did his job for the most part. The way I feel, they could have gave him a better gimmick than a pro black gimmick. And if you were going to give him that gimmick, they should have at least put the world title on him. I'm telling you, if they would have put the World Wrestling Federation Championship on him instead of the IC Championship, they put the World Wrestling Federation Champion on him. Farouk would have been an inspiration to a lot of people. He would have been an inspiration. Fans would have bought into that. Black fans would have bought into that. Black fans would have bought into that. He would have been an inspiration to all the little black kids and stuff. So they should have gave him that gimmick. Yeah, man. Farouk was a beast. Farouk was a fucking beast, man. He want nothing. Ron Simmons want nothing to play with in WCW. He want nothing to play with, man. That man want nothing to play with. Tell you, man. Ron Simmons hit you with a damn power slam in WCW. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. You won't getting up. You won't getting up. That was a guarantee. Ron Simmons and British Bulldog, man. British Bulldog, he hit you with a power slam. British Bulldog hit you with a power slam back then. It was a wrap. You won't getting up. You won't getting up. 9 out of 10, you won't getting up. If Farouk or Ron Simmons hit you with a down power slam, that would have been a great match. Davy Boy Smith, aka British Bulldog, versus Ron Simmons. That would have been a great match in WCW. It would have cooked. It would have went either way. Cause they both strong. They both was strong as hell. Some might say Ron Simmons was stronger. He probably was. Then again, I don't know. Cause British Bulldog was strong as hell too. They both he was super powerful. Both of them were super powerful. But but Farouk went along. He went with the flow, man. He did his job. So hey, I'm not gonna keep going on about that. He did his job back then. You know, he spoke good about Vince. So you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. He did his job. So but other than that, man, Farouk a cool dude. A cool dude. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, man. AEW need to go with the solution of putting the AEW need to put the strap on Jamie Hayter. Put the title on her. She's ready to be a champion. Jamie Hayter has been grinding in AEW for a long time. Her time is definitely now. She's put on great matches against a lot of people. And if I'm being honest, it's been time for Jamie Hayter to capture the AEW Women's Championship. It's been time for her to capture it. It's been time for her to capture it. Hold on. Pizza. Okay. Jamie Hayter is the female Ted Oates, a former 80s wrestler from Georgia Championship Wrestling era. Yeah. Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter has the Ted Oates speed. Yeah. But yeah, man, so they need to put the strap on her because I gotta be honest. Chris Statlander is a boring AEW Women's Champion. She's boring. I don't even see fans posting nothing about her. I don't even see fans posting pics of Jamie Hayter. I mean, Chris Statlander as the AEW Women's Champion. I ain't been seeing it. I ain't been seeing it. I ain't been saying it on Instagram. Okay. So yeah, man, that's the night what I saw. I said, yeah, come on, let's get Jamie Hayter as the AEW next AEW Women's Champion, and Chris Statlander has held it long enough. She's held it long enough and done nothing with it. So, and like I said, I know she can't help the way she's booked. But like I said, man, now in a way, I'm kind of scared for Jamie Hayter winning it. No, I want Jamie Hayter to win it, but how do I know they won't book her the same way? How do I know that? That only if they come to their senses and say, okay, I don't know. Or what I can think is they probably don't know what to do with Chris Statlander as the AEW Women's Champion. I think they don't know what to do with her. If I was booking AEW, first and foremost, the ratings will not be dropping low every month. The ratings will be sky high. And if Chris Stat and not top of that, I would have booked Jamie. I would have been booked Jamie Hayter to capture the AEW Women's Championship. I would have booked her. I would have booked her to win the AEW Women's Championship. And Chris Statlander, she would have had a better run as the AEW Women's Champion. She would have had a better run. She would have had a way better run than what she's currently having right now. You know what I'm saying? And Anna Jay, Anna Jay definitely, Anna Jay definitely would know what I'm saying would already would have been captured the TBS Women's Championship. She would have been captured that title. She would have been captured it. And she would have won the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship with Tay Conti. And I would have booked her solid, gave her a strong, solid push, and then I would have booked her to win to eventually win the AEW Women's Championship. So I'm telling you, I would have booked the women's roster pretty solid. Definitely would have booked the women's roster pretty solid. Tony Khan just don't know what to do with the AEW Women's division, man. So I wonder is he gonna book Jamie Hayter as a better AEW Women's Champion? I wonder will he? I hope he would. You know what I'm saying? I would hope he, you know what I'm saying, he pick up the ball because Jamie Hayter, if it was up to me, Jamie Hayter, like I said, Jamie Hayter would have already won the AEW Women's Championship because she put on some great matches. Had great matches against Tony Storm, Chris Statlander in the past. Um, 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 Tay Conti, Julia Hart, Anna Jay. She had some great matches against them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's why, man, they need to go ahead and put the strap on Jamie Hayter. That would be the best solution to go with. Cause she's ready. And Jamie Hayter has been an underdog for a long time. She's been an underdog for a long time, so it's time to go ahead and pick up the ball with her. Yeah. Yeah, man, but yeah, I got to be honest, man. Chris Statler, the title run, AEW Women's title run has been trash. It's been trash. And the thing is, I love Chris Statlander, but Jamie Hayter time is now. Jamie Hayter time is now. So put the title on her. That's the best way to go out. We get Jamie Hayter as an AEW Women's Champion. I'm telling you, fans will buy into it. The fans will buy into it. I definitely would buy into it because she's one of my new favorites now. So yeah, man, I hope they go with that solution because Chris Statlander just hasn't been cutting it as the AEW Women's Champion. She has not been cutting it. So let's get that strap on Jamie Hayter. One, like I said, she should have been won it. Tonight, man, I witnessed Mina Shikawa get her ass kicked. I saw what happened to Toni Storm. Didn't like that at all. Didn't like that at all. I mean, Shikawa is one of my favorite AEW female wrestlers. She's one of my new favorite AEW female wrestlers. But yeah, like I said, let's put the AEW women's strap on Jamie Hayter. Tell you, the fans will buy into it. The fans will buy into it. Very quick. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, so get it. So yeah, that's what solution they need to go with, man. So Jamie Hayter wins the title. We'll be talking. Yeah, so tonight, yeah, man. So that's what. So hopefully, like I said, they go with that solution. Put the title on Jamie Hayter. Don't wait till it's too late. Cause what's going to happen is the fans is not going to get behind her no more, and then the fans are going to turn on her. What's up, Braden? What's up? What's going on? If you watch wrestling and you're new here, subscribe to my channel, bro. Love doing wrestling content. Here talking about Jamie Hayter. So yeah, man. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see Jamie Hayter win the title, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see her win it from Chris Statlander, just like me, because Chris Statlander title run has been, like I said, it's been boring. I'm like I said, they should have went with Jamie Hayter from the start. Like I said, Toni Storm is my Top favorite AEW female wrestler. And I don't go against her for nobody, but Jamie Hayter would have been the better solution to know what I'm saying, be the one to win the title from Tony Storm rather than have Chris Statlander to win it, because she's not ready. She's not ready. The proof is in the pudding. She's not ready. Jamie Hayter been ready. She's not ready for the title picture. Well, she did okay as a TBS Women's Champion when she dethroned Jade Cargill, but she's not doing so well. She's not doing so well as the AEW Women's Champion. She's just not cutting it. She's not cutting it. She's not cutting it at all. Yeah, she's not cutting it. So yeah, so let's just put the title on Jamie Hayter. Um, so what y'all think? Y'all agree with my take? Cause I think it'll be a great idea. She should win it. Cause Chris Statlander, she's just not doing it for me. She's just not doing it. I think it'll be a great idea. Cause every time cause look at the match. I mean, Jamie Hayter, if you want to be honest, she should have dethroned Mercedes Moné for the TBS Women's Championship. But of course, Mercedes Moné, she wasn't going to put her over. Of course, she wasn't going to put her over. Jamie Hayter carried Mercedes Moné through that whole match. But of course, Mercedes Moné won't going to put her over. Of course, Mercedes Moné wasn't going to put her over as the AEW Women's Champion. And Jamie Hayter carried her through, you know what I'm saying, that whole match. Mercedes Moné, she was spamming the same move over and over. So yeah, I see why she didn't want to put her, but because Jamie Hayter, she carried her. She exposed her. Jamie Hayter exposed her. And somebody said that if Mercedes Moné was in WWE, a lot of fans would, know what I'm saying, be on her bandwagon. Not me. She don't wrestle like she used to in WWE. And don't get me wrong, Mercedes Moné, she's never been a terrible wrestler, but she wasn't all that good neither as people try to make her out to be. A lot of wrestling fans overhyped her in-ring ability. And I know why, because a lot of them be simping over her. I know how a lot of these fans be acting about Mercedes when they get mad and talk shit to you when you know what I'm saying, say you're not a fan and tell the truth about her. Like, they get mad and they talk shit because they can't handle what you saying. The proof is in the damn pudding. Jamie Hayter carried Mercedes Moné through that whole damn match. She carried her at double or nothing. And then somebody said that Mercedes Moné is the GOAT. How? She has that cringe ass character. Shitty promos. You don't even get me started on her shitty promos. Shitty promos, and she's not that good in the ring. She's not that good in the ring. But Jamie Hayter, on the other hand, is a legit badass. She's legit badass. She kick ass and take names. She kicks ass and take names. She's a believable talent. Arguably a believable talent. You can invest in Jamie Hayter. Fans gets behind her. Why you think she became one of my Why you think she became one of my new favorite AEW female wrestlers? Because I like seeing her talk on the mic. I like seeing her wrestle. I love her character. She does it all. But of course she wasn't going to put over Jamie Hayter. Of course she wasn't. Of course she wasn't. No. But like I say, lately she's been losing titles. She's been dropping titles. And I'm gonna say this because somebody else said this, and I thought I'd go ahead and call this out. And that is, I know Mercedes Moné is going to eventually win the AEW Women's Championship, and I'm here to say I'm not going to hate. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Mercedes Moné no more, but I am well aware and I know that she's going to eventually win the AEW Women's Championship. I know she's going to eventually win the AEW Women's Championship. I'm already prepared for it. So am I going to hate and talk shit about her constantly? No, absolutely not. Yeah, I know she's going. I know she's going to win the AEW Women's Championship. Ship, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, and I'm here to say I'm not going to hate if she wins. I'm not going to hate. I'm not going to hate because I know she is. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna keep that title for a long damn time. So I'm already prepared for the outcome. So for some fans to say that we gonna be mad, we could be hating, not me. And once again, I'm not the biggest fan of Mercedes Moné. I used to be back in WWE because she won't like she is now. When Sasha Banks walked out of WWE, although I understood why she walked out, at the same time, her ego got exposed because she did an autograph signing and requested the 6 feet rule. I would have turned right the fuck around. And it's not that deep. But of course fans went along with it. Of course they're going to go along with it because they simps. What's going on, Tillman? Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. I'm here doing some wrestle talk about Jamie Hayter. But I want to talk about other topics too, just to catapult my video. Well, I won't get caught up on the same topic going around in circles. But yes, when Mercedes Moné requested that 6 feet rule a long time ago, and I called myself going to an autograph signing to meet her, I would have instantly turned right the fuck around. I would have turned right the fuck around. I would have turned right the fuck around and went right in Trish Stratus line. Would have went right over there and got a real picture with her. Took a picture with her, and she charged way less than what Sasha Banks did. Sasha Banks charged $90 for a pic with her, and 6 feet away. And fans were dumb enough to go along with it just because they was so desperate to be in the same room as her and be in her presence. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. When the hell that could have been me? Ain't no fucking way, boy. But of course they did that shit. And like I said, I would have turned right the fuck around and went to Trish Stratus line and got a picture with her for $55, and she put my arm around me and I put my arm around her if she allowed me to. But if she's standing right next to me, then it's all good. I ain't gotta put my arm around her. She'd have to put her arm around me as long as she's standing like next to me in the pic. But she allowed me to put my arm around her and she put her arm around me. We take a picture. Okay, cool. Post this shit right on my Facebook page and put it as my cover photo. So you know what I'm saying? People can see I met her. Put it right on my Facebook page as my cover photo. You know what I'm saying? That I met Trish Stratus. And I would tag her on Twitter and Instagram so she can pop. So I would tag her on Twitter and Instagram so she could see what my Twitter page and Instagram page look like, and she could follow me back on both social sites. But nah, Yeah, put the title. So like I said, I know Mercedes Benz is going to eventually capture the AEW champ. I'm already prepared for the shit. I'm already prepared, and I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate. Right, right. You have to ask. You can't just touch these celebrities and people like that. They allow you to get a picture with them. You ask, is it okay? You know what I'm saying? You have to ask. And if they be like, no, they respect it. Get the picture, get your autograph, and go on with your day. Plain simple as that. So nah, man, so like I said, I know Mercedes is gonna eventually capture the AEW Women's Championship. I'm already prepared for it. I'm already prepared for it. So no, I'm not gonna be upset about it. I'm not gonna be upset about the shit. And I'm well aware she might be keeping that AEW championship for a long time. She's gonna be keeping that. I'm well aware she's gonna be keeping that AEW championship for a long, long time. So I'm already prepared. I'm already prepared for the shit. I'm prepared for the outcome. But so yeah, that's my rant about Mercedes. I'm not gonna be mad about her winning the title, although I'm not a fan of hers. But I'm not gonna hate when she wins the AEW Women's Championship because I already know she is. I already know it. You got some people like Black Couch Booking saying that fans are gonna be pissed off when she wins the AEW Women's Championship. Not me, and I'm not the biggest fan. I'm already prepared that she's gonna win, and she's gonna probably be keeping. She's gonna go on a long title run with that AEW Women's title, probably damn 2 years. So I'm prepared. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. This is just me, but this is just me. But I think Liv is going to destroy the Judgment Day. I've been saying that, Tillman. I've been saying that. What I think is going to happen is she's going to turn on Raquel. I think she's going to screw Raquel out of winning that women's triple threat match for the women's world title. And Nikki Bella wins because I've been saying that Nikki Bella, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Nikki Bella like I used to be over a decade ago. But I still don't have a dislike for her. I post pictures of her every now and then. And with that being said, if she wins the WWE Women's Championship, I'm not tripping about it. I'm not tripping. So that's what I see. And they just go in another direction with Liv Morgan and Raquel. But I see Nikki Bella winning that title. And people already throwing a bitch fit because they talk about, do people really want to see Nikki Bella win the title? I wouldn't mind it. And the thing is, why she might as well go ahead and win. I ain't saying why she should, but the thing is, why I think she's going to win the title. Nikki Bella is still in this feud. They're still keeping her around to feud with Stephanie Valkyrie. So it's only common sense. It don't take a rocket science to figure this out. That she's going to eventually capture the women's world title. Why is she still around? Might as well go ahead and put the strap on her. And that's what I see happening. Nikki Bella winning the women's world title. So, like I said, if it happens, I ain't tripping. Then she can, when she wins the women's world title. She got her own podcast on YouTube. She could tap that title on YouTube and be bragging about how she paved the way for the women's division and today's women's division. A lot of people said Stephanie Valkyrie title run is boring. Like I said, I have not turned on Stephanie for Nikki at all. So don't nobody dare get that wrong idea because I'm a huge fan of Stephanie Valkyrie. She's one of my favorite female wrestlers. But I just said if Nikki Bella happens to win it, ain't got an issue about it. Ain't mad. Yeah. So yeah, man. Put the title. Go ahead. Put the title on Jamie. Put the title on Jamie at this point. Go ahead and do it. Fans will get behind Jamie Hayter as the AEW Women's Champ. Like I said, she should have been won it. If I could book the AEW Women's Division, the roster, man, everybody will be booked properly. But if Stephanie win, then that's going to make her reign more epic. Yeah. But I think they might go with Nikki Bella winning. That's what I think will happen. So yeah, man. So we gonna see. We gonna see how it all plays out. So yeah. If I'm being honest about Joe Hendry, he's cringe. He's cringe. But that's gonna be a pretty decent match. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty decent match. But so yeah. Hey, tell me hit the like button on my video. So yeah, man. So the best solution, go ahead, like I said, put the strap on Jamie Hayter. The fans are buying into it. Tell you the fans are. I'm definitely gonna buy into it because Jamie Hayter is one of my new favorite AEW female wrestlers. So put the strap on. And like I said, I love Chris Statlander too, but she just hasn't been cooking as the AEW Women's Champion. Oh man, you asked me, Austin Theory looked like a wannabe tough guy to me. That's you're entitled to know your opinion or whatever. It is what it is. It's cool. But nah, Austin Theory never could get behind him. Yeah, but like I said, to each his own. To each his own. So yeah, man. So we can get that strap on Jamie Hayter, man. We'll be talking. The fans. Oh, tell me, look what my mom got me for Christmas, man. My mom know I like wrestling. She got me Farouk, the Nation of Domination Farouk. Yeah, surprised me. No, he's not. Nah, he ain't. He ain't. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Braun Strowman is not letting nobody. Braun Strowman is not gonna let nobody. Thanks, bro. Braun Strowman is not gonna let nobody. I mean, not Braun Strowman, but Braun Breaker is not gonna let nobody get in his way for that title. We all know Braun Breaker is winning the title from CM Punk. We know that. Yeah, I didn't like Farouk Nation Domination gimmick. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, glad my mom bought me this, and I wasn't expecting this. One thing about me, I'm not ungrateful. I stick out like a sore thumb being ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful. When somebody get me something, I be thankful for it. Cause thing is, they didn't have to do it. So we can get. So yeah, man. Let's make the right call, man, and just put the put the strap on Jamie. Put the strap on Jamie at this point. Because Rhea Ripley, not Rhea Ripley, but Chris Statlander is just not doing it as the AEW Women's Champion. Her reign has been boring. It's been boring. So let's take the title off her. Yeah, so and look, I got the other Ron Simmons too. I got Ron Simmons back in his WCW days. Yeah, I go way back with Ron Simmons. Yeah, you can see I go way back with Ron Simmons. I always liked Ron Simmons, man, especially like in his WCW days. Like I was telling somebody before, man, he hit you with a power slam, it was a wrap. Ron Simmons hit you with a pop power slam, it was a wrap. You won't getting up. 9 out of 10, you won't getting up. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm glad they switched his Nation Domination gimmick to the APA. That's when I really started liking Farouk. Him and Bradshaw, man, the APA. That's an underrated tag team right there. They kick ass, took names, and drink beer and play cards. Yeah, those were the days. The APA. So yeah, man. So let's put the strap on Jamie Hayter. Let's put the title on Jamie Hayter at this point, man. Because at this point, Chris Statlander not going nowhere. Yes, sir, man. Speaking of bars, I was about to bring it up. I remember when the APA and the Dudley boys fought at the bar. Man, that was a damn brawl. That was a brawl fest, man. They beat the hell out of each other. Bradshaw threw Devon Dudley through the wall, and Farouk threw Bubba Ray Dudley on the ground, and they I mean, hell, Farouk hit one of the fans at the bar that got in the way. He hit one of the fans, and Bubba Ray hit Ron Simmons over the head with a, a um a bottle. Devon Dudley, I think he hit Bradshaw with a chair. Man, they were all over the place. They were all over the place. Yeah, the APA and the APA and the Dudley boys, they had some great matches. That was a pretty good solid feud. So yeah, man, back to Jamie Hayter. Put the title on her. Put the title on her, man. And yes, it was, man. Those were the days, just like I said. Those were the good old wrestling days, man. I miss it. I miss it. Damn, I miss it, man. Those were the good times to really be a wrestling fan. Those were the good times to really be a wrestling fan because wrestling wasn't mediocre like it is now. Those were the good times to really be a wrestling fan because, you know what I'm saying, wrestling wasn't mediocre like it is now. Like I used to love to see Chris Benoit wrestle The Rock, Triple H. I used to love to see Chris Benoit wrestle The Rock, Stone Cold, and Triple H before he reached his prime. Memorable moments, man. Wrestling in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, including the early 2000s and mid 2000s, were at its peak. That's when wrestling was at its peak. By 2009, wrestling went downhill. It went completely downhill. It hasn't gotten any better ever since. Yeah, they'll make some good calls here and there, but overall, they're constantly fucking up bookings and great calls. Fucking up great calls. You know, I used to love to see Eddie Guerrero wrestle Kurt Angle. You know what I'm saying? Edge. Oh yes, man. Nothing made me happy seeing Maxine Dupree tap out Becky Lynch. Man, I enjoy that. I enjoy that. Becky Lynch definitely fucked around and find out. She definitely fucked around and find out by tapping out to Maxine Dupree. And when they have their match on Monday Night Raw, January 5th, Maxine Dupree needs to win clean against Becky by tapping her out. This time, tap Becky Lynch out and win clean against Becky. Maxine Dupree wins clean against Becky by this time tapping her out. She wins. Maxine Dupree needs to win again. Maxine Dupree needs to win clean against Becky by tapping her out and successfully retain her women's world title. That will solidify Maxine Dupree's legacy as the women's IC champion. Taylor, the fans will go nuts if Maxine Dupree beat Becky clean and tap her out. I definitely will go nuts. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. No, so yeah, man. So with that being said, put the strap on Jamie Hayter because Chris Statlander just not doing anything. She's just not doing it for me. Her reign has been awful. It's been boring. So at this point, go ahead and put it on Jamie Hayter. You know what I'm saying? We're going for that because I know she will cook as the AEW Women's Champion. She has the great character. She has the great in-ring ability, the charisma, all that. So yeah, so put the title on Jamie Hayter at this point. And with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm gonna sign out.